In many countries, civil society is experiencing repressive, bureaucratic, and legal restrictions due to rising authoritarianism. This is increasing the vulnerability of civil society and is affecting the quality and effectiveness of development cooperation, humanitarian assistance, and peacebuilding. Civil society actors, in their diversity, are critical contributors to the 2030 Agenda, the pledge to leave no one behind, inclusive sustainable development, effective humanitarian assistance, peace building, and protecting and strengthening democracy. Today, more effort needs to be put to support and engage with civil society to create an enabling environment for their operations around the world. The OECD DAC recommendation on enabling civil society in development cooperation and humanitarian assistance has recommended 10 principles. These include establish in consultation with civil society policies or strategies for working with civil society in both partner countries or territories and provider countries that articulate objectives for working with a diverse range of civil society actors, both as independent development and humanitarian actors in their own right and as implementing partners. Aim to strengthen local ownership and an inclusive and independent civil society in partner countries or territories. Take into account contextual risks or opportunities for civil society and civic spaces, and also integrate these policy or strategy positions into wider development cooperation, humanitarian assistance, and peacebuilding policies. Pursue civil society actors' participation, especially in partner countries or territories where appropriate and feasible, in adherence policy and program priority setting, design, implementation, monitoring and evaluation through more structured, institutionalized, inclusive and accessible dialogue, including with parliaments, the private sector, and the public. Provide financial support to diverse civil society actors as independent development and humanitarian actors in their own right, as well as to civil society actors as implementing partners by, where appropriate and feasible, increasing the availability of flexible and predictable support, core support, and or program-based support. Promote and invest in the leadership of local civil society actors in partner countries or territories by, where appropriate and feasible, increasing the availability and accessibility of direct, flexible, and predictable support, including core and or program-based support to enhance their financial independence, sustainability, and local ownership. Supporting civil society strategic alliances, networks, platforms, and resource centers at regional, national, and subnational levels. Explore and share lessons on how to best support a broad range of formal and informal, traditional, and new types of civil society actors and actions at regional, national, and subnational levels in partner countries or territories. Streamline administrative requirements for civil society support to lower transaction costs for civil society and providers, and incorporate adaptive and flexible processes into results management of civil society funding. Enhance transparency and accessibility of information in partner countries or territories on provider funding for civil society, balancing transparency with potential security and political risks for funded civil society actors in sensitive environments. Support and work with civil society actors to advance global citizenship education for inclusive, sustainable development and facilitate people's and civil society's engagement to contribute to the achievement of the 2030 Agenda. Work with civil society actors to respect DAC and other international standards related to the humanitarian development peace nexus and to ending sexual exploitation, abuse, and harassment in development cooperation and humanitarian assistance. pursue internal coordination and dialogue across their government, as well as consultation with related institutions as appropriate.